All right, guys, we are going to get started with the stream for today, starting on day 7 of Persona 4 Golden, playing through April 16th. And before I get started, one thing that I just have to mention is that last night I went to bed on my YouTube channel. I had 17 subscribers. Today, and I've been streaming video, like uploading videos to YouTube for like months now. I wound up with 17 subscribers. Today, we are currently at 180 subscribers. So that is just insane growth that I did not expect to see anytime soon. It's insane. Over 10 times as many followers, subscribers in less than a day. So I could not start the stream without saying thank you to everyone who subscribed. Whether you've been subscribed for months or for minutes, I'm glad to have you with us. And I look forward to meeting you, talking with you guys in the comments, in the chat. So thank you so much to everyone who subscribed and is following along with this journey. So without further ado, let's get into it. So we're wrapping up the 16th. Let's go ahead. It's raining. Watch TV in my room. And then we already did this yesterday, so I'm just going to fast forward, get to the end, so we can get started back synced up to the 17th, coinciding with today. So let's tell Yosuke to calm down again. And then now, we're synced up. So waking up, going back to class again for the next day. Ooh, okay, let's see. There we go.
Oh, good morning.
It seems that only Nanako is here. Let's say, where's your father?
He left already. He said he's gonna be late.
Isn't he always? If you leave, Nanako will be left all alone to look after the house. On the other hand, you have important business with Yosuke today.
Are you going somewhere?
Yeah, if we even whispered Juness, she's gonna be like ecstatic. She's like, I'm there.
So the weather this weekend will be perfect for going out. As for next week's forecast...
Oh, the sun's gonna come out. I should do some laundry. Weren't you going somewhere?
Silence. You decide to go out. Oh wow, just like stonewalled her. Just, aren't you going out somewhere? Just no response. Out the door, following the footprints of her dad.
I found some stuff we can use in the closet at home. Take a look at these. We've got our personas, but a golf club's not that reliable of a weapon. So, which one strikes your fancy?
Yeah, I think I want the katana, you know, longer range, play it a bit safer.
Ah, you've got discerning taste. This is a Juness exclusive. The blade's fake, though. As for me... Wait, maybe both would be good, too. Kinda like this? Or like this? What about this?
I'm not confident Yosuke can handle one weapon, much less two of them at the same time.
2 suspicious young males found, one armed with multiple weapons, requesting immediate backup.
Huh? Oh, crap! I mean, no. This isn't what it looks like. We didn't steal it. I guess that's not what matters. Anyways, we're not doing anything bad. We're just 2 ordinary kids who like weapons. That doesn't sound right either.
Put the weapons down now. We'll listen to your story at the station. Hands where I can see them, too!
Well,
I said now!
It was a good run. We made it 7 days before he got arrested.
Are you resisting an officer of the law?
But all
You're
good things
under
must
arrest.
come to an end. You were taken to the police station with Yosuke as suspects. Yeah, okay. Now I'm kind of glad we didn't bring Nanako, because, you know, she'd be disappointed to know she missed out on Juness, but missing out on being arrested, I think she'd be a little less
We got men
upset
stationed
about.
everywhere, for God's sake. You're lucky I was around. Or this would have ended up on your permanent record.
We're sorry.
Your weapons have been confiscated.
Wait, so
Yeah,
the
that
one that
makes sense.
disappeared is the Amagi girl?
Seems like it. That she's just a high schooler, you know. Could be that she decided to run away from home.
Hey, did he say Amagi? Then she really is.
Who's what now?
Oh, nothing.
I'm sure you've seen on the news that there's an investigation in progress. We're sensitive about certain things. You're free to go. but this better not happen again.
Okay, lesson learned. Keep your weapons sheathed when you go to the QNES department
Whoa,
store.
pardon me. Huh? Aren't you the kid staying at Dojima-san's place?
Yeah, and aren't you the guy who threw up at the
can we
crime
ask you
scene?
something? It's about Yukiko-san. I mean, Yukiko Amagi of the Amagi Inn. Did something happen to her?
Huh? Oh, am I allowed to say? Well, if you're friends with Miss Amagi, keep this between us, okay? We got a call from Miss Amagi's parents yesterday evening saying they couldn't find her anywhere. Since it was the weekend, the workers at the inn were extremely busy and no one saw Miss Amagi around that time. Oh, but that doesn't necessarily mean this is a case just yet. But people have been turning up dead on foggy days, so we're really sensitive to stuff like this. By the way, did she say anything to you guys about maybe going through some hard times?
Hard times?
Well, that announcer, Miss Yamano, was staying at the Amagi Inn before the first murder. Seems Miss Yamano had some harsh words for the manager about the staff's attitude towards guests. The stress of it caused the manager to collapse. And with Miss Amagi being the manager's daughter, she must have felt pretty strongly about the incident, you know? By the way, did Miss Amagi ever hint that she might be leaving the house? 'Cause if not, there's been some theories floating around that she's laying low for some reason or another. Ah, crap. I think I've gone too far. You didn't hear that, okay?
Adachi, what the hell are you chatting with civvies for? And where's my coffee?
Sorry.
Is that what I am?
I got it right here.
Just a civvy to my uncle.
Forget I said anything, please.
Yeah, I think, I mean, he has a lot of speculation, but
Hey,
knowing the TV
does that
world, I
detective
don't think
think
any
that
of it is
Yukiko-san-
really gonna
There
matter.
you are! Jeez, what are you guys doing? I've been looking everywhere!
well, there was a slight misunderstanding. We'll tell you about it later. Anyway, something's up with Yukiko-san.
Huh? You know already? I kept calling her cell, but she didn't pick up. So I went to her house, and it turns out Yukiko really did disappear.
I guess we've got no choice but to go now. But that aside, the cops are saying some weird stuff. They think Yukiko-san's hiding to lay low. Apparently, Yukiko-san's mom collapsed because that announcer lady bitched her out. They think that gives her a motive. And the fact that the announcer died right after makes her even more suspicious.
What? They think Yukiko did it?
So
What the
Yukiko
hell
was
is
the
wrong
murderer.
with them?
Dude, don't snap at me. Yukiko's the victim here, damn it, not the suspect.
They both seem agitated. I'll say let's all calm down. Try
You're
to
right.
just defuse the
So-
situation a bit.
What are we gonna do?
With the police totally on the wrong track, we've got to handle it ourselves.
I'm going to. And that's final. I'm going to save Yukiko no matter what.
Are you gonna be alright? But man, they just confiscated our weapons. We can't go in empty-handed.
Weapons? Oh, I know just the place. Come on, follow me.
Alright, so Chie apparently has connections to weapons. I mean, she does like the Kung Fu movies a lot, so it's not
Here
too
we are.
surprising she takes it to the next level.
What kind of shop is this?
Metalworks, I guess? They sell all sorts of metal crap, like katanas and stuff.
Doesn't that seem weird to you? Why would you know about a place like this anyway? Oh, I get it. You watch one too many Kung Fu movies and...
Okay, I was
It's
on the
not
right
that
track.
at all. I overheard some guys in our class talk about it. They said this place sells weapons and armor. Here, this one looks good, but it might be too heavy.
I don't know, Chie. I still think it's too dangerous. I know how you feel, but...
You don't! You don't know shit about how I feel. Yukiko might die from this, for crying out loud. I'm going, and that's that!
Okay, we don't want to like fight her on this point any further. So I guess let's give in, but be cautious about it.
Psh, I'll be fine. My reflexes are second to none.
Listen, I'm not kidding around. You don't know what it's like in there. If you're not gonna listen to our warnings, we're leaving you here. If you insist on coming, just make sure you have something to protect yourself.
All right.
But man, what should we get? Hey, mind picking out something for me too? You're our main asset in battle right now, so I think you should choose whatever makes it easiest for you.
Received 5,000 yen from Yosuke.
I
I'm
got
kind of
my
surprised
stuff
I
all
did not
picked
expect
out.
him to
How
have
about
like
you guys?
$50 laying around. I mean, I know our
You
lives
know,
are like depending on
if
it,
we wear
but
this
still.
stuff around town, we'll just get picked up again. But it's not like we can waltz into Junes with a sack full of gear and expect no one to notice either.
I mean, we can try.
Why not conceal them under our uniforms? I don't think people would notice.
Okay, I feel like we're about to get
Okay,
arrested again.
let's try that. All right, let's split up and get ready. The store will be crowded until the afternoon sale ends, and if we walk around together, the cops might get suspicious.
Then I'll see you guys at the Junes food court.
Have you come to see my art? Please look around. Take your time. Alright, in video games, I tend to go for that glass cannon type build, so definitely want to get the most damage we can from the get-go. Let's go ahead and look at info. Huh. I feel like these weapons... Oh. Is this New Game Plus weapons? Because I don't think we're supposed to have anything that does nearly this much damage this early on. So, yeah, like, I think having a weapon that does like 6 times the base damage is something that is going to just make the entire rest of the game a cakewalk. And let's look at armor. Yeah, this just seems like way too OP. Oh, right, and Yosuke gave me like 5,000 yen. I have 53,000, or 88,000, so I think this is some New Game Plus, like, creep that I don't want to make the game like a cakewalk for the rest of it. So let me quickly look up what weapons you should be able to buy right now, and we'll stick to those so that we're not just going through the rest of the game is a breeze. So Persona 4 Golden, weapons available to buy. Let's see. All right, let's see if I found a wiki. Let's see if this one tells you what items are available to buy on which days. That way we're not just powering through. Okay, yeah, looking at the chart, it does look like we're getting the end game weapons, but I'm still not seeing where you can get that. Well, what you're supposed to have access to at this point in the game. So, okay, I don't want to spend too long going through this. I'll figure this out and keep track of it moving forward. For now, let's go ahead, just to be safe. I'm just going to use the default stuff that we have. And yeah, we'll just get by with the basics. Let me see what accessories they have, if they're going to be like way OP or if we just kind of like make it a little more, you know, relieve the grind of the game so we're not like worried about SP the entire like dungeon run. But yeah, so let's go ahead. We won't buy anything. We'll stick with what we got. And then yeah, once we get to the dungeon, hopefully it'll be like a little bit of a challenge, not something that's just like a cakewalk like I've said. There's a bizarre door before you. Okay, so we're going back to the Velvet Room. It seems the others can't see the door. I mean, probably for the best.
So, it finally begins. Now, if you'll give me a moment of your time.
The velvet key in your pocket is shining. My only concern is that they can't see the door, but presumably they can see me. What do they see when I go into the door?
We have been expecting you. The catastrophe that is headed your way. It has already taken human lives in its approach towards you. But you have nothing to fear. you already have the power to fight against it. It seems that the time for you to use your persona has come.
Your persona ability is that of the wild card. If you strengthen your bonds properly, their power will help you overcome any ordeal. Our role is to facilitate that.
My contribution is to give birth to new personas. By mixing together multiple persona cards, I can transmute them into a new form. This, in other words, is the fusion of personas. You have the power to hold multiple personas and to use them accordingly. When you defeat an enemy, the seeds of possibility you attain will appear before you as cards. At times, they may be hard to grasp, but you must master your fear and reach out to them. When you obtain new cards, please do not hesitate to bring them here. If you have been developing your social links, then your persona will gain even more power. They will be one of your chief sources of strength. You would do well to take this to heart.
You recall that you have the Magician's social link with Yosuke. It seems that when a persona of the Magician Arcana is fused, that persona will gain even more power. So we're kind of getting into
The tome you
rest of
see
the
in my
mechanics of the
hand
game.
is the Persona Compendium. Registering the personas you hold will allow you to recall them at any time. Please see me when you wish to use it. Oh, and one more thing. I would like to introduce a new resident of the Velvet Room, who will be helping you on your journey.
It's the girl from the train station on day 1.
Marie?
Yeah, I can hear. Nice to meet you.
The girl seems unfriendly. You feel that you've met her somewhere before. Like on day 1 at the train station. So let's go with I've met you somewhere.
Huh? Oh, maybe. That'd explain why you're so familiar.
Excuse her.
For a moment, I thought this
is
limo,
Marie.
that screen
Her
on the
soul is
TV,
still
I thought that
very
was a
young
GPS.
and-
I was like, whoa, they got
Shut
GPS
up.
all the way back then.
Don't tell him any more
This
about
is a
me
pretty
than you need
high-tech limo.
As you can see,
And then I realized it was just like
she
a
may be
map of
brusque
the
at
weather
times,
or
but
news.
please
I'm like, okay, that's
understand
kind
that
of
she is
less
only an
impressive.
apprentice, and forgive her for her impoliteness.
I'll just say got it. I'm not gonna
Marie will
I'm
be
not gonna
dealing with
make much
skill
of an issue of
cards.
it.
Using these cards will allow you to provide your personas with new powers. Also, I am sure she will help you form a bond between yourself and the outside world. Marie will contact you at a later date. Please feel free to speak with her here when you wish to use her services.
I feel like that's so like formal to
Do
be
you
like,
recall my
feel
words
free
to
to
you
talk to this
before?
person that is
The coming
currently in the
year is
room.
a turning point in your destiny. If the mystery goes unsolved, your future may be forever lost. I meant precisely what I said. Defeat in battle is not the only way your journey may come to an end. Please do not forget this. When next we meet, you will come here of your own will. I look forward to it. Until then, farewell.
All right, another very mysterious limo trip with Igor. So before you continue, I felt like the screen looked a little stretched, but I just want to check the resolution, make sure everything's set properly. Okay, so it is 3440 by 4240. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to these people around here. Oh, you're the boy Nana-chan was with. Maybe it's okay if it's you. Okay, I think I'll brag to you. I have a younger twin sister. We're lucky twins. Isn't that amazing? You know, as you say, we gotta build up the social links. Let's just get in the habit of being polite to everyone. So let's go, that's amazing. Isn't it? We're the same in every way, and my sister's totally worth boasting about. Let's talk to this guy. Did you come to look at Yamanai-san's books too? This bookstore only sells books specially selected by the owner. It's a specialty bookstore. It carries a vastly different selection than what Junes has. It's fun to see what they carry next. The next shipment date is April 20th, so you should come look too. Alright, write it down guys. April 20th, we're gonna look at books. None of the books grab your interest. Maybe they will on April 20th. So it looks like there's nothing else down this way. Let's go ahead and run back. See what this guy's got to say. Hey, did you hear about it too? Murder. Murder, I say. Even worse, a serial murder. I thought I could relax out here in the country, but this, I'm more tense than ever. Ah. Yeah, that scream really sold it. If I didn't know he was tense by him telling me that scream, I'd be like, ah, that guy's tense. You know what makes life easier when I'm taking walks or shopping? The sub-menu button. With just a press of the sub-menu button, you can come and go as you please. Ah, the wonderful sub-menu button. The ever-present, press me anytime, sub-menu button. I know this is all kinds of weird, but please don't think too strangely of me. Alright, you know, she monologues about the sub-menu button, I'm supposed to think she's normal, but... Huh? What do you want? You're not from around here, are you? I'm busy with errands. For my sister. If only this was a part-time job. Doing all this for no reward? I can't believe it. The notice says that starting the 23rd you can apply for a part-time job. At my age, getting hired is impossible. I like how today everyone's just like, oh, did you know on this specific upcoming date, and on this date, the murdered Yamno announcer was, she had an affair with a councilman's secretary, right? Seems like a scene out of a drama. It doesn't seem real. Hey, did you know? There's been rumors forever about those things appearing at the shrine. What am I talking about? You know, those things. I've never seen one, so I don't believe it in the slightest. This place is a playground for kids during the day, so you might not know how different it feels here at night. I tell you, it's scary. You can't even take one step inside if you don't have the courage. Let's see what this lady has to say. Did you hear about that incident too? It's so scary, isn't it? It's horrible. Ever since I got married and moved out to the country, I thought it'd be safer way out here, you know? I have to start locking the doors at night. I'll have to tell my neighbors next door to do the same. Did you hear, youngster? There was a murder. A murder! It's absolutely deplorable. I've lived here for 80 years and I never would have thought something like this would happen in this town. This is an insult to my beloved town and all the honest people who live here. Utterly deplorable. Yeah, I kind of feel like everyone says something and they're like, well, I got more runtime with this kid. Let's double it. Just repeat the same thing to him again. Everybody knows about the murder, don't they? That's all I ever hear. Murder this, murder that. Did you see those pictures of Mayumi Yamano's corpse? You know, the news announcer? It was on Tuesday the 12th. She was found hanging on an antenna on a house near the river in Inaba, this very town. The next victim was from a nearby school. If memory serves, it was Yasugame High. No, I don't know the victim, I just know I saw on the news. I'm just an elementary school teacher. The kids I teach know more about society than I do. I feel like the guy's like very like blatant about how ignorant he is, but you know, at least he's open about it. A motorcycle is the embodiment of a high schooler's youth. The kid who has a bike is in control of the best days of his life. With a motorcycle, you can zip through Inaba in your youth. That's why I'm going to become the motorcycle racing king of Inaba. Well, if I ever get one. Right now it's more of a conceptual title. So let's see. Let's go ahead. Got the sub-menu button found out. It's X if you're using a Xbox controller. Let's go ahead and leave the shopping district. You remember that you're supposed to meet the others at the Junes food court. Head to Junes? Yep. Let's go ahead, get started. I know today is going to be a long one for streaming since
really
going to the dungeon you can kind of
it doesn't help
spend a
that we're
lot
in our
of time
school
there.
uniforms on a Sunday. The sale should end soon, so that'll get rid of some of the people wandering around here. All right, let's get going. Chie, it's not too late to...
I'm going!
Fine, but don't push yourself, got it?
Alright, we're all in agreement. Those nods seal the deal. Now we're committed. Until then, I was like, yeah, we'll see, but those nods. Now I can't go back. Now I'm willing to put my life on the line if that's what it takes.
It really is that bear from last time.
What are you doing?
Can't you tell? I'm thinking about stuff.
It seems he's been thinking about himself all this time.
I've been deliberating over it for a long time now.
Not forced at all.
Hey, that wasn't a bad joke.
Agree to disagree.
Did you figure anything out? It's probably useless to think about it too much. I've seen the inside of your skull, and it was empty.
How rude. You're right, though. I try and try, but nothing comes out of my head.
Will you guys shut up? Now's not the time for stupid jokes. Listen, Someone came here yesterday, right?
Wow, there's a girl with a better nose than me? What's your name, miss?
Miss? I'm Chie, but never mind that. Tell me more about that someone.
I think it happened a little after I talked with you guys. After that, it felt like someone was here.
Is it Yukiko-san?
I don't know. I haven't looked. The presence is over that way. That's probably where they are.
Over there, huh? Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Get ready. We're going over there. That sounds like a pretty intimidating area when it comes to the TV world.
What the? A castle? You think this is the place they showed on TV last time?
You're positive that no one's behind a camera for that bizarre midnight program?
Program? I don't know. Maybe people on your side can see stuff in this world. It might be that. And I told you before, there's only me and Shadows here. There's no camera stuff going on. This world has been like this from the beginning.
From the beginning? That's what we don't understand.
I don't know. Can you guys explain everything about your world? I've never seen this program thingy before, so I don't know.
Well, is that really what's happening? Are we really looking into this world? Because the first time Yukiko showed up on that channel was before she disappeared. Doesn't that seem off? I mean, Yukiko saying stuff like, "Score myself a hot stud." Oh, that's not like her at all.
Is that not her catchphrase?
Score? Stud?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. Yukiko-san would never say anything like that. Huh. I wonder. Is this kind of like what happened to me last time?
There's a lot of stuff I still don't get. But after hearing your story, I think that program happens because of the person who appears on it. Or something like that.
So, Yukiko is producing that show herself? Oh, I don't get this at all. Hey, do you feel Yukiko's presence from inside?
I feel like that's a really weird way to
pretty
phrase
sure.
it.
So, what's this scoring with a hot stud thing?
Yukiko's here. I'm going on ahead.
Hey, wait, don't go alone! Jeez, we better follow her.
I think we should just cut our losses. We lost GA. We move on. She ran off on her own. There are lots of shadows in the castle. It'll be dangerous inside for a girl by herself. Dude, are you serious? Why didn't you tell us before? Come on, let's find Chie. Let's talk with him. This is bad now, Rikami. We better hurry after Chie. And then Teddy. That girl ran off on her own. That's kinda dangerous. We should catch up to her quick, Sensei. Ah, that's right. Here, take this. Obtain revival bead ×3. Oh, this too. I gathered all of these myself. I'll give them to you, Sensei. Got 5 peach seeds and 5 soul drops. Well, off you go. So, let's go ahead, run in, go after Chie. Be careful. She hasn't gone that far yet. She ran off all alone. Dang it, let's go. Wait a second. The shadows have gotten aggravated ever since you two got here. They'll probably attack as soon as they find you, Sensei. So try to get the jump on shadows before they can attack you. Press the action button to attack. Try and land the attack so that the shadow does not make the first move on you. So let's go ahead, run down the hall, see if we run into any shadows. Let's check this door while we're passing it, and let's get the hit on him. Oh. Oh. Okay, there we go. You know, it's been a while since I've had to do that. Still figuring it out. So let's do a basic attack, see if that is a weakness. Okay, oh, I need to set the action, like, make him follow my commands rather than attack, like, doing stuff on his own. So tactics, Yosuke, let's do direct commands. And then let's do a skill, let's see if they're weak to lightning. Attacking the one that already has some damage on it. Alright, they're not.
2 enemies left!
Let's see if he's weak to wind. And if he's not, we're kind of in trouble. Okay, cool.
Yosuke's on the
He is indeed.
Keep it going!
So let's do another wind attack.
You hit its
and then now, all out.
Now's
So, you know, first fight, had to kind of figure out what his weakness is, but got it sorted out. Didn't take too much damage. So now, shuffle time. You see mysterious cards before your eyes. You recalled what Igor told you.
When you defeat an enemy, the seeds of possibility you attain will appear before you as cards. At times, they may be hard to grasp, but you must master your fear and reach out to them.
Alright, so when enemies are defeated, a shuffle time may occur and a number of cards will appear in your mind. These cards have various effects, but drawing a persona card will allow you to obtain a persona. The obtained personas can be used in battle, or they can be fused in the Velvet Room to give birth to new personas. In most cases, you will only be able to draw one card. Select the card that you need depending on your situation. So I can either pick this and enemies won't notice me, or I can take a slime persona. And we're starting off, let's go ahead, get another persona, have some more options to be able to fight enemies, attack their weaknesses. Triggering one more during battles and defeating all enemies with an all-out attack makes shuffle time occur more. Use this knowledge to defeat enemies in a way that gains the maximum amount of rewards. The card of the persona slime. You have welcomed slime into your heart. I mean, I've been doing that for years. You felt a surge of energy inside after the recent battle.
Gotta step up too!
Alright, so leveled up. And now we can make level 4 personas. Something inside the other thing. Izanagi has leveled up. Strength increased by 2, luck by 1. Learned Rakunda. I'm not certain how to pronounce that. But I think it's the one that lowers enemies' defense, which is really useful for boss fights, so if that is the one I'm thinking of, I'm glad we have that. And we're gonna keep going, exploring the castle. Found another chest with a life stone. Alright. You know, Teddy gave us 3 revival beads that are, as the name implies, lets you bring a character back that was knocked out. So I think we should be pretty good on healing for a while.
There are 3 enemies! Careful!
Let's go ahead, just CEO all of these guys.
That was a good one,
Nice
Sensei!
move, partner!
And just him.
Go, Sensei!
And then
You
once
knocked it
more,
down!
and then we can do the all-out attack. And hopefully wrap up the
It's
fight.
down!
So
Now's our
yes,
good answer!
go ahead and do it. Alright. Nice. Got them all taken care of. And got a shuffle time. So let's go with... Do any of these cards give me extra cards? Let's do a chest key, just so we can save them up from the beginning. The card of the Temperance Arcana. Obtained a chest key.
Level up!
Yosuke's persona Jiraiya has leveled up. Strength up by 1, endurance by 1, agility the same, also by 1. So let's keep
Are
going.
you alright, Yos?
Yeah. Oh, actually Yosuke is kind of low on health. Let's go ahead, see if we have an item to heal him. A medicine, 100 HP. That sounds a little excessive. Do any personas have a heal ability? Okay, cool. Let's use Dia. There we go. Let's go ahead and finish exploring this floor before we move on to the next one. So let's see any enemies around the corner. Maybe behind this giant door, perhaps. There we go. Alright, so I'm just going to do wind to this guy, and then lightning to the other. I think that'll wrap this fight up pretty quickly.
One enemy down! Yosuke pounded
And
an
then
enemy!
now, lightning. There we go.
It's down!
And then let's go ahead and do the all-out attack, just to like a couple of time. Okay, more enemies.
2 reinforcements are here!
You know, we're doing
Smash 'em!
pretty well so far, so I don't think it's going to be anything to worry about. But lightning, and then now let's do an attack against this guy. Oh, okay, you gotta attack him. But fortunately that guy didn't wake up, so we can still do a weakness attack against this guy. And then another all-out attack. Hopefully we can get double time out of this. There we go. Oh yeah, that's sweet, sweet shuffle time. Alright, so we can only get one card. We already have a chest key, so let's go ahead and get a persona. The card of the persona Ukobach. You have welcome Ukobach into your heart. Alright, and level up him. Doing that pretty frequently so far. Let's go ahead, open this chest. Another revival bead. Definitely good to have if we start passing out. And then Snuff Soul. Let's go ahead and keep running. No, we already found the staircase to the second floor, so just go back and it will take you this time. So, you know, go into that ominous dark abyss. You're good at fighting, Sensei. Compared to you, Yosuke stinks. Shut up, Ted. Though I do gotta admit, you have a knack for this stuff. Doesn't he? So you should be the one to give Yosuke orders during a fight. You can give orders to your allies during combat with the tactics command. You can give your allies new orders on the field by pressing the submenu button. It ticks me off to hear Teddy say that stuff, but I don't want to cause trouble doing my own thing in battle, so don't hesitate to order me around. I'm counting on you. Well, I already took care of that. That was the, first thing when I got into combat. There she is. Chie-chan is in there. Open the door. Yep. Already healed Yosuke, so our health should be fine. Although I'm definitely sensing another boss fight coming up.
Chie, are you alright? Chie?
She said that red looks good on me.
Yukiko-san?
I hated my name. Yukiko. Snow. Snow is cold and it melts quickly. It's transient. Worthless. But it's perfect for me.
I gotta say, transient's a pretty impressive vocab word
worthless.
for a high schooler.
Still, Chie told me that red looks good on me.
Are these Yukiko-san's inner thoughts? I remember hearing Saki-senpai's too.
Yeah, this castle is probably here because of this Yukiko person.
Yukiko! Chie was the only one who gave my life meaning. She's bright and strong, and she can do anything. She has everything that I don't. Compared to Chie, Chie protects me. She looks after my worthless life. And I don't deserve any of it. Chie is so kind.
Yukiko, Chie is so kind, huh? What a joke.
Got him.
What?
Really did a 180 there. And then Shadow Chie.
Oh man, is that?
It's just like Yosuke. She lost control over her suppressed self. Now it's a shadow.
Are we talking about that, Yukiko? She says I'm protecting her. She says she's worthless. That's how it should be, right? What are you saying? Yukiko's so good looking, so fair skinned, so feminine. She's the one all the guys drool over. When Yukiko looked at me with such jealousy, man, did I get a charge out of that. Yukiko knows the score. She can't do anything if I'm not around. I'm better than her. Much, much better. No! I've never thought that!
What are we gonna do?
Let's say we need to protect Chie.
We need to protect Chie-chan right now.
I was thinking the same thing, Teddy.
No! Don't come near me! Don't look at me!
Chie, calm down.
No! No! This isn't me!
Wait, stupid! Don't say anything else like that!
That's right. I'm the one who can't do anything alone. I can't win as a girl, let alone as a person. I'm pathetic. But Yukiko, she depends on me. That's why she's my friend. I'll never loosen my grip on her. She's too important to me. No! That's not how I think of her! So you're just going to turn your back and deny me again? But things are different now. When the time comes, I'll be the one left standing. You won't mind, right? I'm still you. Shut up! You're
Chie, no!
You're not me!
Ah, heck. She said it.
Chie! It's coming! You have to use your powers to save Chie-chan!
Well, I mean, if we have to. I mean, she's got a pretty imposing persona.
The true self! What do you guys think you're doing? Trying to defend the real me? Then you're gonna pay the price!
Shut up! Quit being such a pain! Chie, just hang in there a little longer.
Huh. Think you can stop me that easy?
Alright, so let's do a basic attack. Okay, she's actually resistant to it. So this is also physical, so let's go ahead and do wind. See how that does. Alright, so wind's her weakness. Let's go ahead and do an all-out attack. Alright, not a bad start. Oh yeah, I forgot they can actually kind of, attack back. Okay, that was my resistance, so that's good. Let's see. We can increase an ally's defense or decrease her defense, so let's go ahead and do that. Have Yosuke use another wind attack against her. And then do another all-out attack, hopefully for a bit more damage this time. Alright. Figured out. This seems like pretty straightforward boss battle now.
How lame! You're also deadly serious and we've only gotten started! Scream for me! Okay, so I'm guessing she's going to be resistant to it. So let's go ahead and see if she's resistant to lightning. Hopefully that'll let us do more damage. And now let's see what happens if we used wind against him. Yeah, sure, now that he has that screen. Okay, so he straight up has resistance against it. So let's do...
This one's tough! Hang in there!
Okay. So she buffed her only weakness. Let's see what the slime and other guy have. Bash and evil touch. Okay, let's go ahead and try fire against her, see what that does.
Persona!
Got our own guy. Alright. Seems to do pretty standard damage. And then let's go ahead and do bash, because that's going to cost 7 health. But hopefully the extra damage... Oh, I forgot. It's weak. She's resistant to it. Okay.
You guys idiots! Why are you protecting her like that? She's nothing but a grubby bitch!
Okay, looking scornfully at Yosuke. So let's go ahead and do... What's this one do? Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and use that. I think it will hopefully save us some health in the long run. And then let's have him guard, because, she's looking scornfully at him. Alright, now her resistance is gone, so let's go ahead. Let's use a healing item. Okay, there's item. Use a 20. Yeah, let's go for 100. Use one of our medicines. And now have him use his wind attack on her. Alright, all out attack. Alright, we're over halfway now. Okay, green wall again. It's gonna set us back a little bit. But let's go ahead and do... Let's see. Can't really do any skills. I guess we'll just do basic attacks until her resistance goes back down. Yeah, I guess we'll do bash in the meantime. I once again forgot that she's resistant to physical attacks. Okay, she's doing another attack. Okay, now I'm dizzy, so it's not great.
That was intense!
So, okay? Let's have him do his healing ability.
Counting on you. Persona!
Alright, there we go. Alright, so Yosuke's gonna block this turn. So, yeah, I know she's resistant to it, so let's just do a basic attack. No, better than nothing. Have USK guard again. And then now he's back to being vulnerable. So let's go ahead and switch personas. Let's go back to, well, let's see. Slime's got physical and fear. Let's have him go back to Izanagi. And then let's go ahead. Let's do one more attack. And then he will do wind. Get one more attack in, or the all-out attack. I would like to use the Raccoonda. Oh wait.
Don't make fun of me! You're nothing against me! Kneel before me!
Alright, another green wall. So yeah, let's just do another basic attack. Have him do yeah, also, well, let's have him go ahead and heal Yosuke, or Narukami, while he doesn't have any strong attacks to do. And then basic attack. Oops, okay, that's close. Basic attack. You know, just chip away at her health. You know, basic. And then let's go ahead and do bash. Because I think if I don't, hopefully this will kill her. Alright, nice. Alright, so we got this boss fight on the first try. That wind resistance, I don't know if she has any other weaknesses. Alright, leveled up. So yeah, I don't know if she has any other weaknesses, but other than wind, but yeah, being able to block your resistance to the only, like, weakness that I can, like...
Chie, are you okay?
Exploit
What
makes it a bit
happened?
tougher.
What's the matter? Got nothing to say anymore?
Stop it, Chie. It's all right.
But
Let's see, we can say you're more than that thing, everyone has different faces, or we understand. I think understanding is going to be the most reassuring thing right now.
huh?
He's right. I went through the same thing, so I can understand. I mean, everyone has a side like this.
Yeah, kinda get it now. You are me. A side of me I couldn't forgive. That I tried to ignore. But you still exist. You're a part of me.
The strength of heart required to face oneself has been made manifest. Alright, so Chie unlocked her own persona. Chie has faced her other self. She has obtained the facade used to overcome life's hardships, the persona Tomoe. Tomoe? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the pronunciations for all of these, because honestly, I'm just guessing I'm probably butchering these pretty badly.
It's true that part of me feels that way. But I wasn't lying about being friends with Yukiko.
Like we didn't know that already. Hey, Chie!
I'm okay. Just a little tired.
You don't look okay at all. And I bet you can use the same power we have now.
Huh?
Hey, what should we do?
I guess let's take a break.
Alright, let's get back to the entrance, though. It's dangerous around here.
I never said I needed a break. I can still keep going.
Don't overdo it.
It's not that we don't think you can. It's just, we have to save Yukiko-san no matter what. Now that you have the power, you can fight with us. It'd be much better for us all if you had your strength back. That's why we're saying we should go back and regroup.
But Yukiko's still in here, isn't she? If those were Yukiko's true feelings, then I have to tell her something. I'm not as strong as she thinks. It's because she was with me. Because we were always together, I was able to act that way. If we weren't, I'd...
Well, you need to get your strength back. Then you can tell her. Yuki-chan's normal. The shadows don't attack normal people. They only attack when the fog lifts here.
So Yukiko-san will be safe until then, right?
I'm positive.
Why? I don't get it.
Teddy told us that the weather here is the opposite of our own world. When it fogs over in our world, that's the day it lifts here, and that's when the shadows attack their victim. So even if we leave for a while, Yukiko-san won't be in danger until the fog starts to cover Inaba. I'm sure of it. It was the same way for that announcer and Senpai. Don't you remember how it was foggy in town on the days they died?
You mean they were killed by their other selves?
The fog usually appears after it rains, but it's been sunny lately. I don't think it's going to rain anytime soon. Don't worry so much. We'll check the weather forecast first thing when we get back.
But I can't turn back now. We've come so far. Yukiko's still here. She's all alone. She must be so scared.
Then you tell me how much further we gotta go to reach Yukiko-san.
That's...
You don't know what's up ahead. The enemies might be even stronger. If we push ourselves too hard and get wiped out, who will save Yukiko-san then? We can't fail no matter what. Am I wrong?
All right.
You know,
I'm sorry
Yosuke
about
was actually
before.
kind of surprisingly
I shouldn't have
reassuring
rushed in
then,
like that by
and then he kind
myself.
of turned on her and got angry. But let's go ahead and say, either I know how you feel or no worries. Let's do the I know how you feel. That seems more empathetic, especially during this
No worries.
strenuous
We're definitely
experience.
gonna save Yukiko-san, right?
Right.
Alright, so now we're back to the entrance of the TV world.
I'm feeling even worse than the last time I came in here. My head feels like it's gonna split open. Are you guys okay?
Let's say... Oh, let's say it's thanks to the glasses, and be able to
That's right, you're
kind
not
of
wearing the glasses.
get ahead of it and already come to the conclusion that we're
yeah.
gonna...
What's with those
mention.
glasses? Did your eyesight go bad?
Man, you didn't notice until now? How panicked were you?
Tum-ta-dum! I got a pair ready for Chie-chan, too. Here you go!
Whoa! What the? This is awesome! It's like the fog doesn't exist!
Why didn't you whip those out earlier if you had them?
I made them right now. You didn't tell me she was coming. It was all so sudden.
Huh. So that's the trick. I was wondering how you guys could see where you were going. Hey, is it alright if I keep these?
Faux show.
We'll have to stop here today. But I'll be back with these puppies. You guys better not come here without me, got it?
Yeah, let's all promise each other. Nobody goes in alone. It's way too dangerous. If we don't work together, we won't be able to solve this case or save Yukiko-san, right?
Yeah, let's say you're right.
Yeah, I agree. I promise to.
And then let's say... Let's save Yukiko. You know, focus on the immediate.
Alright. So from tomorrow on, we'll try and come here as much as we can after school. And that includes days off. Hey, would you mind being our leader? You were the first to get this power, and you're way better in a fight than either of us. I think it's best for all of us if you set the pace of the investigation and we follow your lead. I'm cool playing second banana.
Okay, maybe don't phrase it that way. And let's say... Let's be confident. Let's say leave it to me.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I mean, I'm more the advisor type, you know? An ideas man, not an executive.
I'm with Yosuke. If you're the one calling the shots, I'd feel a lot more comfortable about this.
I'm with Yosuke, too. If you're the one calling the shots, my pillow will be a lot more comfortable at night.
Teddy, would you please stop talking? I'm really on edge right now.
I feel like Teddy hears that a lot. You've been unanimously appointed team leader. Your days of pursuing this case alongside your friends have begun. Alright, new social link advanced. Or I started one. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Fool or Kana. Based on the name, I'm kind of surprised Yosuke's social bond isn't the Fool Arcana. You have established the investigation team's social link of the Fool Arcana. I think... Oh wait. You may earn an XP bonus when fusing personas of the Fool Arcana.
Okay. Let's get some rest for today
I'm not
so we're
super
ready for tomorrow
knowledgeable on the
And
meanings
don't
of the
forget to check
different
the weather
tarot cards,
forecast.
but I think
It gets
Fool
foggy after a lot of rain,
means
so
like
let's keep an
new
eye out.
beginnings.
Also, let's make
or,
sure
like,
we gear up
journeys,
for next
so
time.
I guess it is appropriate. After a few days of rain, fog may set in. Keep an eye on the weather while continuing to explore the TV world. Exploring the TV world will use up your after-school or afternoon time. Alright, so you decide to return to Lunes and go back home. So yeah, if you go to the TV world, time will pass, but, you know, it's a pretty reasonable use. The three of you are having dinner. The news is on TV.
That's all for World News tonight. Coming up next, the local news.
Dojima is quiet with a stern expression on his face.
Hey, mind if I ask something? You aren't getting involved with any strange business, are you?
Going into TV world
What
to
happened
save
at the
Yukiko?
station
No,
this
not at all. Why
afternoon?
do you ask?
It's still bothering me. Is there anything you're not telling me?
Let's say... Yeah, let's say don't worry. You know, I don't want to lie and say nothing,
Is something
but...
bothering you? Believe me, I do feel bad that I've been too caught up with work for us to have time to talk.
Oh, what's wrong? Are you fighting?
No, we're not having a fight.
This isn't the police station.
I agreed to look after you. So don't get yourself involved in anything that could get you into trouble. Got that?
I mean, we've already got arrested today, but
And
otherwise...
now, our weather forecast. Due to high-pressure fronts from
I
the
promise
west,
not to get
that
caught
sunny
this time.
spring-like weather will stay with us for a while longer.
Is this lady the one who decides the weather? Because when she says it'll be sunny, it always is.
She's not really deciding it. Never mind.
It's just gonna let her believe that this woman is essentially God. The news continues, heedless of the heavy atmosphere. Alright, let's talk to Doniko. Don't fight. I'll say... If I say it's not my fault, that just feels like deflecting, let's say sorry. Nod. And that's gonna be the quiz show again. You ask Nanako for permission and change the channel to the forecast. Okay, weekly forecast for the Inaba area. So coming up, it's going to be sunny and then cloudy. It might rain on the 21st, but looks pretty clear otherwise. Let's go and talk to Dojima. Sorry about that. I killed the mood, didn't I? Yeah, we don't need him. We don't need his detective experience to solve that case. Nothing catches your eye. And kitchen's organized. If there are any ingredients, you might be able to make lunch. But there's not. So let's go ahead and save. And then we go to bed and see if we will transition to the next day. You can hear Nanako calling you from downstairs. The phone. Wait, don't we have cell phones? It's me, Haruka. I have something that I prepared just for you. I was going to deliver it to your house, but the situation's changed. I need you to come pick it up. Or, where am I? I was getting to that. Ahem. I'm in front of the gas station at the shopping district. You got that? Now hurry up and come pick it up. Alright, nothing suspicious about that. Haruka has summoned you. Let's go ahead and talk to Dojima. He called you just now. Don't tell me you're planning on going out at this hour. And then, let's explain the situation. Say homeroom teacher needs to see me. Your homeroom teacher wants to see you. You just transferred here. Have you already done something? No, this is you we're talking about. Well, I understand. Go take care of business and hurry back home. Okay, cool. We actually get to go out of the house at night now. Let's go ahead, run over, get to the gas station. So shopping district. There he is. Oh, you're here. Sooner than I expected. This is the school jersey I got for you. Go on, take it. You obtained Yasuhai jersey. There are many different costumes in this game to acquire. If you hit one on from the equip menu, you can walk through the dungeon in that costume. Now that you've got it, get the heck out of here. I need to see this girl home. You know the way to your own house, don't you? Okay, let's check on her and make sure she's safe. But it's not a lie. I really am on the way home from cram school. I can go home by myself. I wasn't trying to stay out and party. Alright, seems like we kind of got everything covered. Let's go ahead and save here, just to be safe. And then we will go back home. So, oh, okay, there's a button that says exactly that. And then go inside here, you finish your business. Return home? Yeah, it's night, we don't got a lot else to do, so let's go
You're
ahead.
back.
So, what was it? Huh? You were given a school jersey? That's it? I could have just given you that at school. Well, I'm sure telling you that isn't helping. School's tough enough as it is. With these incidents going on, everyone's on edge. Alright, let's go ahead and save one more time, just so we don't have to repeat that tomorrow. And then finally, go to bed. If you're tired from everything that happened today, you should return to your room and rest. So let's go ahead and rest. And there we go. That is wrapping up day 7 of the Persona 4 Golden real-time playthrough. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.